Good evening, welcome to game number 2 of the 4PL Cup number 12. We have ourselves game number 2 of a best out of 3 because this is the finals. These are the finals. And yeah, game number 1 taken by WhA Asian. We're gonna see if Qnatek can take down game number 2 to force out a game number 3, or if WhA Asian is gonna take it 2-0, is gonna take home the winner takes it all prize of 400 euros, which is of course the prize of this 4PL Cup. If you want to know more about 4PL Cup, by the way, you can go to facebook.com/4pl.dota2. Support them because we want to have more of these cups, so please just show them some love. With one press on the button you can just click like, and they can then show their sponsors, see, so many people liked this, so we should be able to do more with Dota 2. That's the way it works, and that is why you should always like stuff on Facebook, follow people on Twitter, and show your support that way if you want Dota 2 to grow. But yeah, we are in a game, so let's focus on that one first. It is gonna be a ban out for Darks here, as well as the Naga Siren, the Rubik, and the Templar Assassin. Bat Rider will be the first pickup for WhA Asian, and it's gonna be a Nature's Prophet first pickup for Qnatek Esports. Again, they picked him in the previous game as well. We're not able to make it work apparently, but they're gonna try again. And maybe this time they will be more successful. Let's see what they're going to pick up next. We have, of course, got still a lot of heroes in the pool that we normally see picked up, like a Tidehunter. They used him in a previous game as well, even though I have to say that Tidehunter didn't get his ravages up as much as well as he could, to be fair. Sometimes he died before he could, sometimes he just changed his mind and walked right back, and then was too low to go back in again. Again, a Chen being picked up for WhA Asian, so they're gonna have that one in the jungle. Of course, Nature's Prophet previous game was going into the jungle, so they do know that they need to counter that jungle, and they do it with a Chen. Bounty Hunter will be picked up by WhA Asian as well. Last game he was actually banned out by Qnatek, and it is a Luna that we picked up by them as their third pickup. I don't know what to think of this pickup. I like Luna to see in the game. She does need a good start, to be fair. Need a good lane. And now WhA Asian knows that they can already ban out some of the heroes that make Luna into a good lane, or help Luna get a good lane, let's put it that way. So, but yeah, I'm okay with Luna. I like her. She's pretty squishy though, but she's also very fast. Though of course if you have a Bounty Hunter on the opponent team and you get a track on, or your opponents will get extra speed, so that might not be that helpful. We have a Venomancer ban out from Qnatek. Let's see what WhA Asian is going to be banning out after the Enigma. It's going to be a Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain was used in the previous game by Qnatek, and they don't want to be facing that one again, as I have to say it was a very successful hero against the Templar Assassin, with the Templar Assassin dying twice on the lane to that Queen of Pain before Queen of Pain actually died. There goes the Windrunner being banned out here. We have of course also a Dragon Knight being banned out by Qnatek. And in case you're wondering why are the banning icons so low, so small, that is because the last patch kinda changed something apparently that made that slightly bug out, as they're now again on the size that they were from the previous drafting outlay, UI user interface. There we go. First pick gonna be WhA Asian again after the second ban phase. The last ban out for Qnatek was the Jakiro. Not want to be dealing with that one. At the same time, WhA Asian, I mean, Chaos Knight is still in, and they are looking for a dual lane. Chaos Knight as well as Leshrac, a solid dual lane, is still in, and of course Chaos Knight can make a lot of dual lanes with a lot of heroes, so maybe, I like Chaos Knight, that's why I'm saying it. Maybe one of those will be the pick, as yeah, Bat Rider is going to be solo mid, Bounty Hunter, oh wow, Bounty Hunter is going to be solo long lane, and Shadow Fiend will be picked up by Qnatek to take on that Bat Rider mid, while the last hero of WhA Asian is going to be a farming hero. It's going to be a carry-like hero, together with a Crystal Main. Could be anything, to be fair. Phases, Void, even Morphling, Anti-Mage, Phantom Assassin. Also a carry hero. So that will be their last pick. Let's see Qnatek. What are they gonna be going for? For lanes, Luna needs to have a support. I feel like if they're gonna have a Tidehunter as support for her, that could work out in the easy lane. Shadow Fiend on the mid lane, and Disruptor will actually be the support for Luna. They're again gonna place the Tidehunter on the hard lane. Last game did not work out. I hope for them that this game is gonna work out. It's really not gonna depend. Where are they going to place him? Again on the long lane. Then they will probably be against the Phantom Assassin as well as a Crystal Maiden, which is not the easiest lane to face, to be fair. There's going to be a lot of harassment, I feel like, from WhA. But let's first see who is playing what. We have ourselves a Bounty Hunter who is going to be played by Qnatek. No surprise there. He is, of course, that long solo lane hero for the Radiant side. For Crit again on the Bat Rider, or at least again he's gonna be going mid on the Bat Rider. I've seen Crit play Bat Rider a lot these days, as Bounty Hunter was already scouting out to see if they're indeed gonna go for Roshan. They know that though, yeah, apparently they don't care. Blink is out. Ward is countered, or the counter was there. Nature's Prophet gonna make some more trees. He's gonna wait here. Here comes Qnatek. Center ward is there though. Gosh, it's there. This might be turning into first blood. Bounty Hunter. He goes down. Tidehunter picking that one up. Nice kinetic field, but is not gonna be doing enough, or is it? Is not gonna be locking anybody in. That's for sure. The realization backing off again, and it's Roshan again for Qnatek. Should they really be doing this? I'm not sure if they should, to be fair. There's the ward. It's already countered here. It's already gone again. Stacks being placed, still have Roshan, 2000 HP left to go. Right clicks going on, very low HPs on Qnatek here. Haste Rune will be picked up by the Phantom Assassin. Is she gonna be chasing something? Yes, she is. It's gonna be Tony. Tony on the Shadow Fiend. There's the right clicks. Will be enough. Gonna be going towards the tower. Should be enough. Kinetic field up again. Gush hits on the Bounty Hunter. There's a Nature Prophet, very low, and is gonna go down just like the Bat Rider. 1 for 1. Shadow Fiend picking up 1 kill. Phantom Assassin picking up the other. As the rest of Qnatek has to be careful now, because here comes the Bounty Hunter again. Static field, kinetic field again. Luna on her way out goes down though. Crystal Maiden picking that one up as Chen gets picked up by the Luna. And that is 3 versus 3 left here, as Roshan is still not down. Are they gonna go back for it? That is the question. It doesn't look like they are. They're just gonna be going to their respective lane. Of course, it's Qnatek. Sorry, I mess up the name, of course, a lot because I'm getting confused with Qnatek, but it is Qnatek. Just saying what I actually mean, Qnatek Esports. But yeah, he is. They are ahead with 1 kill, and of course got the first blood as well, with Shadow Fiend being present for all 3 kills. So having a great start for him, even getting a kill for himself. And it is the Bounty Hunter that, of course, died once, was only present for 2 of the kills. And he will be soloing the top lane. So that's indeed Qnatek. I was doing the introductions and stuff. Crit indeed solo laning the Bat Rider. We're gonna have in the jungle RMC, who's gonna be on the Chen, and on the bottom lane Hip Hop Not Pop once again on the support, this time on the Crystal Maiden. And we're gonna have Unicorn playing the Phantom Assassin on the bottom lane up against the Tidehunter. Tidehunter again. He is he doesn't have any assists other than the kill he got. Well, it's not really an assist because he got a kill, but of course he was in the vicinity, still picking up that golden experience. Is level 2 already. Is already leveling faster than he did the previous game. Chen is going to be able to be aggressive here though, placing a ward there. Tidehunter going to check the 2-minute rune. Is he going to be getting lucky, or will? Yeah, he's lucky. Otherwise the Nature's Prophet was here to pick it up. Of course, same team, so they have a nice rune control there. Let's see, go over the lanes for the Dire side and see who's playing what. We have, of course, Serva playing again, the Tidehunter, and he is still standing, not sitting, but standing. We have got the mid lane for Tony on the Shadow Fiend, which we already saw, of course, as well. On the top lane, we have got ourselves a Disruptor who is supporting the Luna, and Disruptor will be played by Hakon. Already some harassment thrown out by the Disruptor onto Qnatek, who's just going to be roaming around. Going to find the Nature's Prophet in the jungle. Nature's Prophet, who is again played by Android. And, oh, this is a pretty tough position. He still has enough space there. We need someone else to take care of it as well. Bounty Hunter now rotating mid. I'm just going to follow him because he looks like he's up to no good. Up to take down the Shadow Fiend here. Oh, by the way, has a... Oh, this is the glow, of course, that he gets from the sticky napalm. Okay, noted. Now he's there. Again, Shadow walk there, and here they go. There's another stack. 4 stacks right there. There's the first crit. Here comes the damage as well as a TP in to help him out. It's gonna be a stun from the Centaur that comes in, stuns the Shadow Fiend. He goes down. Chen picking him up. Nature's Prophet taking a lot of damage here. Chen double kill. RMC out of the jungle, making it work. Gonna be taking a lot of damage from the tower. 18 HP left. Will be fine. No troubles there. Bounty Hunter will be able to stay alive. Picks up, actually gives the salve towards the Chen. Will be fine. Gush coming in. Tidehunter rotating. Anchor Smash might be there as well. There are some races going through. They actually do hit, but it's a crit that has enough HP to stay alive through that one. And yeah, it is going to be Stalk who's playing the Luna. I played the Lifestealer last game. That was the last one I still had to introduce. But all those kills happening made sure that I kind of didn't get a chance to do that just yet. We now have 4 versus 3. So they were able to pick up 2 kills with no repercussions.
Double damage.
And Batriders actually should be going home, especially since it wasn't a regen rune that was there. And even if there was, it was the Dire again that picked up the rune. Double damage up for the Tidehunter, who's been getting nice amounts of runes here. I've been getting both since we saw the Phantom Assassin picking up that haste rune at the start of the game. Talking about Phantom Assassin, she has free farm. 25 for 8, 25 for 8, so doing a great job farming up, of course, against the Luna, who is 24 for 14, also having free farm, so there's 2 free farming ladies right there. And we're gonna see which one of these ladies is gonna be able to do it better, and which one is gonna be joining fights earlier. Because that will, of course, be the question. Chen, 1200 gold up for him. He's gonna check out if Roshan is still up, which he is. Or is maybe gonna buy something? Yes, maybe he is. He's gonna go for mana boots. Picked up the orb as the first one. And we'll be going for boots next to be able to give mana to his teammates. A blink going off on the Tidehunter because Crystal Main comes in. There's a Nova. Frostbite will still be there as well if needed. There it is. And that is Tidehunter. Probably dead. Crystal Main, hip hop not pop, picking up the kill and therefore also having enough gold for her boots. 5 for 3. And it's again still the only 3 kills that were done by Qnatek were at the start of the game around the Roshan pit. Batrider level 5 is 22 for 4, is doing okay on the last hits, 15 for 6 on the Shadow Fiend. And after having a good start, he's still a higher level than Crit. Level 6 up for Tony, with Crit being a level 5 still, almost level 6 though, almost as his last two. And when he does, we will have to watch out a bit more for him, because he will be trying to get more kills. And of course he'll try to get more kills with the help of this guy, though this guy is not leveling fast at all. He's level 3 still. He has got 3 assists right now. Of course, that's also because of the kills that happened in the mid lane. But he is not leveling that fast. He wants to, of course, be level 6, and when he is level 6, he'll roam around a bit more and try to get some track gold going for his team. But right now, he still has to wait for that. So he has to try to stay in experience range of this Luna here, who is still being supported by this Disruptor. Disruptor is even higher level than the Batrider. Sorry, Batrider, I mean Bounty Hunter.
Quick time.
Level 4 up for him, as he has a Sentry Ward just in case they want to go on this Bounty Hunter. But for now, not yet though. Need some more harassments going on first. Talking about harassment, that's some nice damage being done there by the Luna. Level 4 Lucent Beam, really hurting on that Bounty Hunter. And he'll think twice next time before showing himself to this Luna, who has got mana plenty for now, especially with her Ring of Bacillus up as well. Rotation from the Tide, picked up a rune again, by the way. 6-minute rune was his. It was again a rune, haste rune, just like the first one, and he has found himself a position at level 3. I'm not sure what he's thinking about going to do here. Nature's Prophet thinking about TPing in, not gonna do it though. Here comes the last two. Batrider in a lot of trouble. Tony gonna try to help out. I don't think it will be in time though. Gush lands on a Chen creep. Batrider still goes down. Shadow Fiend doing the works. Shadow Fiend having 20 souls now is about ready to be specking his ultimate. Maybe at level 9, maybe at level 10, but I think level 9 will be more likely now. As we have got 1-for-1 kill. I mean, if you look at it, Tidehunter versus the Batrider, it is Qnatek that gets the better exchange of that, especially since the Tidehunter, I mean, he was still level 3, he's now farming, while the Batrider, he's of course a hero that is farming and loses a lot more therefore than the Tidehunter does. Tidehunter, who still is not comfortable about going into experience range on this bottom lane, well, because of that, of course, Unicorn can still continue his free farm, just like the Luna on the top lane though. But yeah, he needs to be getting that experience. Last game we already saw how hard it was for him when he was not getting that experience, when he didn't get his ravages up. He had a bad start then, he has a bad start now, and this might be turning into a kill. There's not going to be a lesser, but there's going to be a lot of fire as well as in that snare. He's going to be stuck in that fire with 4 stacks of sticky napalm, and the Shadow Fiend goes down, but he takes a kill with him. He took the Chen with him. Luna TPing in, making sure her ultimate is going to kill off the Bat Rider. 2 for 1. Not really ideal. Of course, Shadow Fiend losing him is not really ideal either. 2100 gold up on this Luna, by the way. And by the way, also, this is Luna being ready to join teamfights earlier than this Phantom Assassin is. Phantom Assassin who still is farming towards her Battle Fury. Of course, she's gonna be fast with it because, you know, she is free farming. But this Luna, she is ready for it, and she actually brought something already. It is gonna be a Yasha, so she's gonna be building towards a Mantle Staff. As the TP comes in again, Crit now has his last 2. Maybe he's gonna be able to find someone there. I don't think so though. 4 heroes still on the mid lane, and now they're splitting up again. Level 4 up on the Tidehunter, level 8 up on the Luna. Salve up for the Tide so he can stick around the mid lane, maybe trying to get some more experience than what he got earlier. Level 5 up on the Disruptor, and Tony back on the top lane now, taking over Luna's job of farming here, and making sure that Bounty Hunter's not going to be able to do that much here. Bounty Hunter level 5, so building towards his level 6 still. Still not there though, and Luna now rotated to the bottom lane, and is going to be taking on the Phantom Assassin to make sure Phantom Assassin is not going to be getting as much free farm as she had. So we might see Luna pulling ahead. Of course, it's range versus melee here now, as I do feel like Phantom Assassin might be looking for a well, help coming his way, and maybe that's going to be in the form of a Crystal Main helping him out. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, Luna now backing out already. No wards here making happen that Luna doesn't want to farm where she doesn't have vision. She is such a fast hero, by the way. I mean, I see her move, and I know she's the fastest hero in the game, but still, every time again, it looks fast also, like the animation itself. Tidehunter level 4, almost level 5, happy times as we have a smoke up for the Chen and the Crystal Maiden. Let's see where they're gonna go. We're gonna have 4 heroes mid soon, with the Bounty Hunter being invisible there as well. Here comes the Crystal Maiden. Chen probably going there as well from the side with his Ursa Warriors, has got 2. And Tidehunter is of course a good target to take down, because the longer you delay the Tidehunter from getting his Ravage, the longer you are avoiding getting team fought. And if you look at the lineups for team fights, it's gonna be Qnatek that is going to be in favor with that. Nature's Prophet TPing in to help him out. Will be enough? Yes, but he's going to get lassoed. Balance, and he is going to go down. Bounty Hunter picking up the last hit. There was still no track though. Hand of God going through, making sure everybody's staying alive apart from Chen. Probably, yeah, Chen is going to be taken down still. So 1 for 1. And I have to say, that is just a shame that that Bounty Hunter did not have level 6 yet. If you are exchanging kills, if you have a Bounty Hunter on your team, it is definitely not bad, because you're going to have a track kill and they don't, so you get more gold overall. But if your Bounty Hunter is not level 6, there will be no track, so there will be no track gold, so trading kills is bad. Even though they did get the Nature's Prophet, they didn't get the Tidehunter, who did get the level 6 from that kill, from that action that happened in the middle lane though. So we'll be able to team fight. Gush lands on Crit. Nature's Prophet thinking about going in. Ravage being used. Oh no, you're not going anywhere. Bat Rider, where are you? That is, the race is going through. Chris still trying to do what he can. Servant are trying to get out. Crystal Maiden on Warpath. There's 4 heroes here though to help him out, and he should be fine. But the Ravage getting used there. Glimpse back on the Crystal Maiden inside the kinetic field. Look at that damage. Nature's Prophet able to pick up the kill. 5 heroes now here for Qnatek, and they are gonna take down the tier 1 tower, and they should be able to do so pretty safely. And it is Shadow Fiend that picks up the tower goal, who is going towards a BKB, of course, a build that we see more often on Shadow Fiends to you know, be able to cast his ultimate when he actually has his ultimate, which he doesn't yet. He does have 36 souls though. Looks like they're now going to try again to take down Roshan, which didn't really work at level 1. But this time I don't think it will cause too much issues. There is a ward here for the Radiant, so they will see when stuff is going to happen. Nature's Prophet is going to TP in to defend their bottom tower, or are they? Phantom Assassin is not going to back off when the TP was about to happen. It's just going to continue farming here. Has of course got his Battle Fury complete. His speed is not there yet though. I mean, there's no boots up yet. No power threats. Bat Rider lassoing on Tony. Tony, who does have an ultimate, but if he goes down before then, he's not going to be able to do anything. There's the ulti. He does have, that was just a normal ulti, by the way, as in the one that you do when you die. And there goes the Aegis. Roshan still was taken down, but they're losing so many heroes now, and that is Dog trying to get away. Crystal Maiden's ultimate helping out though. Here comes Tony. He comes back, but he's not going to be able to do anything anymore. It was a 4-for-1 trade. And that is just not the way you want it to be. Tidehunter didn't have a Ravage, so wasn't able to help out in that fight. And again, Tidehunter gets a rune. Nice job for him though. But yeah, it was 4-for-1. They did get the Roshan on the dire side. But yeah, the Aegis was also taken down, so not ideal at all. And not even that, the Aegis got taken down, and then the hero afterwards was taken down also. So in theory, you can consider it 5-for-1, with only the Chen going down on the Radiant side. In the meantime, 1400 gold on the Bedrider, who's probably wanting to go for those, well, for that Blink Dagger, because that's the normal build that we see on Bedrider. It's able to blink in last two and drag your target back so that your team can help killing off your prey. He does need to have the gold for that though, right now he doesn't. We have got Qnatek going towards the bottom lane, wanting to go for the last tier 1 tower, standing on the side of WhA. Well, I have to also point out there's no towers down yet on the side of Qnatek themselves, so doing a good job that way. And that's of course also Nature's Prophet helping to counter push and continuously keeping the lanes pushed out. And it looks like they are on Warpath once more. They have got, oh hello, Crystal Maiden.
Middle tower is under attack.
They have got Ravage again. They still got the ulti of the Shadow Fiend, because the ulti that we just saw was of course the one that you get when you die. He did start the animation, but it was not in time. Harassment is on there. There is a fortification if they want to do it. Templar Assassin, Phantom Assassin rather, in the meantime, able to take down the tier 1 tower mid, and is even going to continue to the tier 2 tower. Chen helping out with his Ursa Warriors, Centaurs, and the tower taking a lot of damage here, going down very fast. Let's see if they're going to be able to defend that one. There is no fortification up on the dire side, and they're actually just going to back out there. TPs are going to come in. Tidehunter being the first one there. He is not going to be able to do anything though, or at least, well, he takes out the Centaur. That's something. Glimpse back. Vision there. Qnatek field. Chen, you are so dead. Shadow Fiend taking him down. Hastrun also picked up by the Shadow Fiend. We'll be able to be a bit more faster with that, as they just want to make sure that Chen's creeps die as well, and they do get those. There is a Mithrahammer in the meantime up on the Shadow Fiend, who is still building towards his BKB, obviously, and is almost there. I mean, 800 gold to go, and then he has it. It is gonna be the power threads up on the Phantom Assassin, who picked up also a overclock, so he's also going to be going for that BKB, I would expect, as that build is, again, I mean, that's quite a regular build, and especially if you're going to be up versus a Tidehunter as well as a Shadow Fiend. That's just a lot of team fight, and it all gets, oh, wow, I didn't even mention on Luna, but of course Luna's ultimate does the same thing. It's all magical damage, so one BKB and you're sorted, if you pop it in time, obviously. BKB also started on the Bounty Hunter for that very same reason, of course. Chen got himself building towards the mechanism, not getting that far just yet, or maybe we're going to see something that he has in the courier. No, it's just going to be an overclock again. Here's the Qnatek. Oh, Luna's ultimate going on, but not doing anything here. They wanted to go for this Crystal Main, perhaps didn't work out, and now they're going out of there. There is a Flame Break trying to get some kill strikers on there. Nature's Prophet not going to be staying alive very much longer. Templar Assassin picking up the kill. That is a Tidehunter taking a lot of damage. 3 seconds until track. They will not wait for it though. He just goes down. There's the last 2 hits on the Disruptor. Qnatek field is a bit in a weird place. He still goes down. Gem of True Sight drops as well. And that is 3 kills, of which 2 were track kills. And that is a lot of gold going the way of WhA. Look at that big spike up. It is 500 gold difference, a bit less, but it is really no difference almost whatsoever. 16 minutes into the game. Experience graph will be a bit more clear though with those last kills going towards WhA. Of course, they are 5 kills ahead. It is almost 1500 experience going in favor of them. It's going to be the second tier 2 tower, tier 1 tower dropping on the map of Qnatek. Of course, tier 2 tower still dropped in his mid lane, in this mid lane right here. But yeah, that's the second tier 1 tower dropping there, as well, there's not going to be anything done by Qnatek to do anything about it. They need to farm. We have the Nature's Prophet also building towards the mechanism. There's only 50 gold left for the Shadow Fiend to be picking up his BKB, and maybe they're going to try to go in for a bit more then. Because right now he hasn't been able to do his ultimate just yet. I mean, there is a massive team fight for Qnatek, like Ravage, Static Storm, Qnatek Field, Luna's ulti, Shadow Fiend Requiem of Souls, and hopefully for them then Shadow Fiend also dies, even though that's not really ideal, but if he dies he also has another ultimate. So it's a lot of AoE damage. We as Asian, they can try to heal up with the hand of God, and they have our, of course, building towards the mechanism. Hello. Ooh, Galim's back inside the kinetic field. Will your unstoppable streak be stopped? I think so. They just probably picking up the kill.
Leaving so soon.
He did pick up the Luna kill though. It was a one-on-one fight. Clip's not on, well, not off cooldown because it was on cooldown. And getting the lady in her farm, looking to be also going for a BKB by the looks of it after picking up Oyasha. But yeah, at least he died because of that one. Batrider in the meantime, jumping in here because he has got his blink dagger. He's gonna try to go for this Nature's Prophet who is standing still, popped his ultimate in the fire with those sticky napalm sacks on. That is not ideal. Batrider, he's not done yet. Ravage will be used. Gush will be hit. Grid has, of course, his stick charges, but oh, he'll still die to a rage, but was able to pick up the Tidehunter still. Gem drops on the floor though, will be picked up by the Shadow Fiend who is just gonna stroll away like a boss. Because if you haven't noticed yet, Shadow Fiend, he walks like a boss. Like always. If he had feet though. Because of course he doesn't have feet, but his arms moves like he walks like a boss. And Gem's gonna be picked up by the Disruptor. Mechanism up on the chin. Crystal Main still, well, actually got her power threads complete, so it'll be a bit more survivable there. BKB complete on the Shadow Fiend, we saw that already. And I don't think are there any more new items. We just gotta put up this one because I don't do that often, and now you see the entire overview of who has what. And we see Phantom Assassin, of course. BKB almost complete, 300 gold to go, and then she has it. Bounty Hunter, same thing. Even though I'm not sure if he needs a bit more. He needs the whole 1300 gold. But yeah, BKB is being built all over the place. Oh, Bounty Hunter already had the recipe in the donkey. Okay, noted. He has the BKB already complete. But yeah, that is gonna be something that the Radiant definitely need, and I already explained why. And as soon as everybody got BKBs up on them, Qnatek is not gonna be as strong as they hope to be. Nature's Prophet's gonna push back the bottom lane. Tier 1 tower is still standing though, at very low HP, but is still standing. Quite impressed by that. And so there was a lot of action around that as well. We have Bounty Hunter rotating bottom as well. Chen standing around here, wanting to wait for the push. There is of course also a Tidehunter here, but he doesn't have a Ravage. Why do I still have the last hits and an eyes up? Tell me that. 20 minutes in the game. Shame on me. Because of course net worth is a lot more important right now. And we do see the Phantom Assassin being highest up on there. No real surprise there. And I do think that she's going to be even higher when the courier has brought her the recipe of the BKB. There it goes. She is 2.2k gold ahead of the carry or semi-carry of the dire side, naming Shadow Fiend, who is also got his BKB, got 1400 gold. The disconnects usually happening are from observers, so that doesn't mean that much. And there won't be a pause going on. But yeah, Tidehunter building towards his blink dagger, I would say. And he does need that. We saw that in the previous game. He was building his blink dagger as well, and at some point decided, you know what, I'm just going for bracers because this is never going to happen. But he needs his blink dagger. They need that initiate. Because otherwise, I mean, they need those team fights, and they need them actually now rather sooner than later. They need to surprise them before we as Asian can pop on the BKBs. That is gonna be the ideal situation. But if that's gonna be happening, we don't know. In the meantime, we as Asian is happy with just farming, not pressuring anything right now. Although they do have 4 heroes here on this bottom lane. But yeah, Templar's Phantom Assassin is still farming anyway. 1600 gold up now, and is just happily farming by herself. Doesn't need to be afraid of anything right now because you know she has that strike away, Phantom Strike, and doesn't really need to care about anything. And of course, she got the BKB as well. We'll just be able to BKB TP out if really necessary. Roshan up again in a minute, and the Dire are aware of that and want to make sure that they are the ones to get it again and not the Radiant side. Centaur being placed here by the Radiant side though, expecting to be there to be a ward of the Dire side. There is a ward, but it's here. So that is the vision, and of course here as well, just placed. So that is the vision that the Dire have. Maybe they realize the Nature's Prophet ultimate going through. Deny of the tier 1 tower bottom. Nobody was, well, Bounty Hunter was there. I'm not able to get the last hit though. Deny on the tier 1 tower, so nice job there for the Shadow Fiend. As yeah, everybody's Qnatek. They know Roshan should be up again, and so does the Radiant. They're already counterboarding the runes, the wards here. Moves and beam. This will be turning into a fight over Roshan. Or will it? It's of course something that's going to be expected by both teams. But who is going to be going in first? That's the real question. Who's going to be the one to initiate? Oh, or is it going to be an accidental initiate like that? Could be the case. No, there is vision up on the high ground, so that radio know exactly where they are with that track up on those people. If this fight is going to go the way of WhA Asian, you can kind of count on the gold graph spiking up very high, because there's going to be a lot of track kills going off then. Phantom Assassin just walking in there, gonna throw down some hits on the Roshan, while the rest is still waiting around here. No Blink Dagger yet in the tide, so he cannot initiate. He picked actually up a Ghost Scepter to be able to deal with that Phantom Assassin, so no Blink Dagger for him yet, as we see a drawing on the minimap. I do think that if they follow that drawing, that they're gonna be too late though. They have to go in now if they want to get that Roshan kill. They do have the vision now from the wards there. There's the Qnatek field. There is the Static Storm. No, not yet. BKB's going on. There is a last two on Tony though. He cannot do anything. Ravage is not used yet. There goes the Requiem of Souls. And that is gonna be the Ravage. Bad Rider goes down. We have the Luna still dying as well. Qnatek field not locking anybody in just yet. And there goes Glimpse back, not gonna be hitting though. Tony gonna get frostbitten. Shuriken Toss will get the last hit. Double kill, or dominating, sorry, for Pride Asia, as we see the Disruptor going down on the side as well. 1 for 3 ultimate use, but what a mess, I would say, for Qnatek. They went to go in on there, but there's so much disable coming off from the Radiant side, and they are so survivable as well with that Hand of God and a mechanism as well. That, yeah, WhA Asian definitely coming out ahead. And of course, they got the Roshan as well. Right before that fight started, or during the fight I should say. They did have the Aegis going down, I believe, or yeah, the Aegis was used. So that is something that, you know, something to be taken as a given, but, you know, they won the fight. So, and as I said, track gold, all going the way of them. And there's a spike up, going towards the 7,500 gold. A messy team fight for the Dire, as WhA Asian, even without all that team fight ability that they have, they just couldn't do it. They just, they could do it. Qnatek couldn't do it with the amount of team fight that they have, which is kind of surprising. But that's also, of course, BKBs. BKBs. Does you have a BKB? No, the rest doesn't have a BKB just yet. Even though Crystal Maiden is building towards her BKB, because you know everybody wants a BKB. First staff up on the Chen, able to put himself out of danger after he's done his service of mechanism and healing and stuff. And Phantom Assassin picking up a double damage. She's of course ready to join team fights now as well. 4,700 gold up on the Phantom Assassin. And that last team fight, I feel like that really should have gone into Qnatek's direction, as in not because of the setup, because the setup obviously was not in their favor. Well, could have been in their favor, but the BKBs turned that around. But I mean it more like they should have, with their team fight ability, they should have had a moment, a window of opportunity for the team fights to work, and I think that window is about closed. I know I talk about windows a lot, don't I? But that is just the case for these kind of setup, for these kind of fights. Of course, you have a Luna that's you know, nice carry and all, but is she gonna be able to out carry a Phantom Assassin and a Bounty Hunter? I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. We have got a Demon Siege up on the Shadow Fiend, so he wants to go for that MKB by the looks of it. For a Phantom Assassin, that's of course very useful. You want to be able to have something that goes through that blur, something that can right-click her down regardless of the blur. And build an evasion being very annoying, obviously. And the donkey just brought him something. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what he was gonna bring, because he's got an MKB as well. He just didn't have space in his inventory. I don't think he realized that. Oh, there's no war creep for you there. But yeah, that is gonna be that. This axe is for crit, so is for the Bat Rider, who is also building towards a BKB then. So everybody building towards a BKB apart from the Chen. But Chen is, I mean, his job is to stand outside of fights and then go in for the mechanism charge and then go back again. Okay, you have to land a penance, maybe 2, and a test of faith or something like that. But that's basically all. If you can heal, then your job is done. So you should not be in range for all the AoE stuff going on from the Dire side. Smoke out for WhA Asian, as all 5 are actually smoked up. And the donkey now this time brought the items again with the MKB on the Phantom Assassin. 5 heroes for Qnatek in their jungle, and this one gonna come up there as well. Maybe they're also gonna be thinking about a smoke. It looks like they are. Smoke up in a con, so they're gonna be countering smoke with smoke. rather than countering fire with fire. I'm not sure if Tony is knowing where he's walking into right now. The Radiant side did see him because they do have a ward here. So they saw the edge of him, but of course Tony backed out again, wasn't able to do anything there for the Radiant as their smoke kind of failed, or at least was not successful. It wasn't really a fail because, you know, they didn't lose that much apart from time, but they weren't that successful. Meantime, tier 2 tower looks like that one's going to be pressured here with all 5 still hanging around, and if they can't get a team fight, well, let's just go for a tower then instead. That's all fine. Gem of Truth side up on the Disruptor again, by the way. Has a gem. I feel like that gem has been... Oh, I was going to say, that's a new gem, because Bounty Hunter has another gem. And that's a tier 2 tower, and they're dropping in Phantom Assassin as if she didn't have enough gold. Is going to pick it up. Look at that. 7k gold ahead of the Shadow Fiend, and that is just something that you shouldn't be seeing, with even the Luna being lower than the Bounty Hunter, who is a solo offlane, and that is of course massively because of that track ult that's been going on all the time. There's just a massive difference there. Experience scrap did drop down a bit due to kills also that Qnatek did on that Roshan pit, and of course because of the smoke slightly, because we as Asians stopped farming for a bit. But yeah, still heavily in favor for them. That's the experience. Gold graph around the same. It is just heavily in favor of WhA Asian. 29 minutes into the game, when the score is the best out of 3, and it is going to be WhA Asian already 1 game up. And it is up to Qnatek to take down this game to be forcing out a game number 3, which I of course will be hoping that will happen, because I want to see a game number 3 because I want to cast more Dota. That's the way it works. 2600 gold up on the Phantom Assassin. And that's the BKB done by the Batrider. So there is now in total 3 BKBs up on the Radiant side and 1 being built. Of course the one that's building it still is a Crystal Maiden, so don't expect it to come to be that high up, that fast up, sorry. But yeah, it is it's just a lot of BKBs. And Crystal Maiden as well. I mean, I said earlier that Chen's job is to stand outside of all that AoE damage and just, you know, throw down some heals and stuff. But Crystal Maiden is the same thing. It is a Crystal Nova and a Frostbite that she has to do. If she's lucky, she can get over ultimate, but I think that's something that she's gonna be better off doing when she actually has a BKB. But yeah, again, the three heroes that matter all have BKBs. With the Bounty Hunter picking up a Blade of Alacrity, so it's gonna be, or Alacrity as you say, is gonna be going for that Mantis, I would imagine. And let's see, we see everybody of Qnatek now forced back inside their base. The tier 2 towers are all down on their side, and they are not able to find places to farm because they apparently they feel locked in. So they smoke up their way out. Let's see if they can find an opening somewhere, if they can farm somewhere. Of course, they do not have any wards up on the map right now, purely because of that Bounty Hunter dewarding like everything. That is the Yasha completed on the Bounty Hunter, by the way. But yeah, of course they can deward as well, and there are wards to deward, but they have to actually leave their base to be doing that. And right now they left their base, but not going to be finding any wards nor any heroes because there's just nobody on the bottom lane. And as soon as we as Asian realize that, they will not go towards the bottom lane to fight them. No, they will probably try to get a tier 3 tower out of it because the lanes are in good position for that. And there they see them. Let's see if they're indeed gonna be pushing. Chen is gonna be pushing, maybe. No? Are they actually gonna be fighting that? Okay. We have got the TP from the bed right. I was totally off mark there. They are on their way to the bottom lane. And they are gonna be at least defending their tier 2 tower. Flame break, right clicks going through here from Luna. Jeez. 1 level difference. Confusing. And oh wow, BKB, look at that damage. That's crit damage right there. And that is a Disruptor already down. And she's gonna go for the Luna. Look at that damage. This Phantom Assassin, so big. And that is the kill. That is the double kill. Hand of God going through. 4 heroes down on the side of Qnatek. 1 left alive. This is the one, and he will go down as well, with Crystal Maiden being the one to pick up the last hit. No heroes down at all on the side of WhA Asian. And all of that, with the BKB used from the Shadow Fiend, he could not get his ulti off. Nobody could get his ulti off, apart from the Nature's Prophet. But you know, you don't really want to get your ulti off when there's... 2 Gem of Truth sides, new meta. But when there's all those BKBs up, actually Batrider didn't even use his BKB. Phantom Assassin, of course, did. She was able to just get those massive crits on there, and that really hurt. But that was a team wipe, I think, on the side of the Dire, and that will mean a tier 3 tower going for WhA Asian. And they're just going to be able to pick that one up like it's nothing, because they're not going to get contested until everybody's back again. Of course, there is a Ravage up again. There is a Qnatek field and a glimpse and a static storm and everything like that, but they need more. They need that perfect combination setup. Shadow Blade picked up by the Luna as the barracks go down. And that will be the ranged barracks as well, after which they probably will be backing up. TP in there from the Tides, but BKBs are already up. Ravage will hit only 2. It is a Nature's Prophet that will go down first. Here comes the Luna ulti, but the BKBs are on. There is no damage being done by the Radiant side, sorry, by the Dire side. Radiant side does a lot of damage, and that was a disruptor going down as well. And the GG well play comes out. Those BKBs totally hurt Qnatek's lineup, and they were not able to do anything anymore. I mean, they got the Ravage off, they got the Requiem. Actually, they didn't get the Requiem of Souls off even. That was just the ulti being used by the Shadow Fiend after he died. But yeah, there was an eclipse, but it was not enough. It was not enough to take down anything of WhA Asian, not even the Chen or the Crystal Main. Crystal Main, who never even got a chance to finish her BKB, even though she almost has it. She probably wants to have it before the game ends. 10 gold to go. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, it is gonna be enough. And now the throne will explode, and we'll say, hey guys, even though they're no longer in the game, we got 4 BKBs. What you gonna do now? Well, they already gave up, so that's what they're gonna do now. Anyway, this was the finals of the 4PL Cup number 12. It is WhA Asian that takes home 400 euros as the winner takes it all prize, with beating down Qnatek in this best out of 3. This was game number 2. If you want to support Divine Rapier up on Phantom Assassin as well. If you want to support 4PL, you can go to facebook.com/4pl.dota2. Definitely like them on Facebook. We want to see more of these kind of tournaments, and if you like them on Facebook, it's just another number to show to sponsors and stuff. Look at that. We have supporters, and you know, it's worth investing in Dota 2. So definitely go like them on Facebook. I really appreciate it. My name is Sheever. If you want to support me, you can go to youtube.com/SheeverGaming, and yeah, you can subscribe to me there, and that's very helpful. In the meantime, Bounty Hunter, by the way, had 3 Gem of True sets, because that's fun. But yeah, that was probably my last game to cast for tonight, as I will be seeing if there's something else, but I don't really count on it. We'll find out soon, though. Stay tuned if you want to know that, and otherwise have a good night, and thank you for watching. And next 4PL Cup is going to be coming Sunday, so make sure you check that one out as well. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be right back. Stay tuned.